So going from a ute with a full train canopy setup to a tub is one of those you really don't know what you got till it's gone moments. Having a tub with no drawers, no storage, no nothing in there makes it fairly hard to carry all those little things that every four-wheel driver takes. And I know what you're gonna say, you've got a dual cab, you've got a back seat. Why don't you just put all them things on the back seat or in the back pockets? Now, all my fellow dual cab drivers, when was the last trip you went on when the back seat just wasn't piled full of shit? And especially in the summertime, my back seat is usually taken up by the wakeboard, which takes up the whole back of the car. So, back seat in my case is full. That's not an option. So, I think this is gonna have to do. Good old storage crate. Just a storage crate from Super Cheap Auto that I had just laying around from the last year, but may as well use it and keep all those little items all together and not in the back seat. It's also got my Zinger box on there that I've been looking for months, but anyways, there's just a couple of very essential things that every camping and four-wheel drive setup needs that I currently don't have. That pretty much includes esky, snatch straps, bow shackles, fire extinguisher. Very essential. Socket set spanners, fuses, random joiny bits, first aid kit, another first aid kit, tree protector, recovery bag, tire deflator, a shovel, a bucket, I like the collapsible ones, a sink, I also like the collapsible ones, hammer and pegs, some sort of lighting, gas stove, gas bottle, preferably a full one, a chair, which I forgot last time, air compressor, at least 20 litres of water, if you can fit it, another 20 of diesel, some sort of table, could just use a tailgate, but no one. Messy set of ratchet straps, pots, pans and cutlery, and last but not least, most important, the zip ties. For the time being this summer, I really just need the storage crate in one jerry can. I can swap between diesel and water, but probably will have it as water a majority of the time. But I still want to have a bit of storage space in here. So what I'm thinking, push the storage crate right to the back. Got a jerry can holder that will just slide straight in next to the wheel arch there. And then I've got all this as free space. Just made sure there's enough of a gap there just so the door can open. And we've also made sure there's nothing obstructing any bolts that can go through the floor there. So it should just be able to go straight through, and that's not going anywhere. fit absolutely everything in the crate, but for such a small crate I think we did pretty good. Don't need the table or the bucket, we can just use the tailgate and the trough. Esky air compressor chair can just live on the back seat with clothes bag, wakeboard, life jacket. I'll get a proper gas bottle holder just to mount on the side of the crate here. And I'll just drill a couple of holes in here just to put a strap through so the jerrycan can't go anywhere. And almost forgot, fire extinguisher. Got a bracket coming, it's going to go at the passenger's feet. It's the fastest and easiest way to grab it from the driver's seat there. Now, even with, oh, I've nearly tripped over. And even with all that in there, still got room for your swag. Or firewood, whatever you want to put in there. Even though I've got the Dacia rooftop tent, so I won't need a swag in there in a minute, so I'll just be leaving it as free space. Also, can't forget the padlock on the storage crate handle. Apart from those couple little things, I think we're pretty much done. I still need to do up the bolts because I don't have long enough arms. I can't reach under the tub and on top of the tub at the same time, so I'm going to need a second pair of hands. And I know it's a very simple setup, but it's going to get swapped out for a train canopy soon. 10 months probably, but it's going to get swapped out anyways. So rooftop tent, storage, got water, got gas, got UHF. I'm pretty much sorted for summer now. Well, that's the tub all wrapped up. I do appreciate you sticking around to the very end. This is the first video on this channel, so it's going to be rough, but we'll get through it. Only way to get better is practice, I guess. I'll be doing a full build series on this Navara on this channel, just to document the progress really. I didn't do enough on the last ute, and I wish I did, but I will on this one, document everything I do to it, and hopefully someone enjoys watching it, but if not, who cares? It gives me something to look back on in 2 years' time when this build's finished and I'm on to the next one. But do appreciate everyone who stuck around to the very end. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you all in the next one. Have a good one.